We are right there where we ended the previous stream. I just stopped training my troops because we've reached maximum training, and we can deploy a unit, but I will wait. I want to get those light tanks in, and eventually I guess I want to change my infantry to motorized or mechanized even later on, once we get the factories to produce said equipment. No, I do not want it anymore. I want to break free. So we are 39. I could go for the 25 pounder. I am heavy on artillery and I'm missing still a bit, so but what else could we do in 39, February 39? Oh, we have 40% on this, 90%. 1 day research, let's do it. Got excavation, 40% still. I believe this is, yes, from the boost with other countries. So I'm gonna go for production efficiency cap, try and get that done. Can we maybe edit the mountaineers with something? Could add some support artillery. Their soft attack is really not that great, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, it doesn't change. It's not a big games changer, but it just gives them that little extra that we need. So cavalry, we don't have any, but as I said, I want to get some. I am in 39. I could go for the Sten. Yeah, this is tough call. I just don't have enough research slots to keep up. I wish I had. We have also some government modifications we can do. Recovery rate, armor, attack and defense. The rest is naval. Here I could do division speed, division defense. I'm gonna go for division speed. Why? Because I'm in Africa and every territory is so huge, and once I'll want to progress here, that'll be a big help. Just going that extra faster through the territories, because if you look at it, 4 kilometers per hour is really not fast, and my tanks right now are at the same speed, so I want to put at least motorized instead of the infantry in it, because that'll make me that much faster. Oh, 31 days, so that's some sweet discount, must say. Right, my tanks still gonna take a while. 1 year to get all my tanks. Why is it so slow? I'm ranking up production and I'm lacking oil. Am I building? I am building. Okay, I'm gonna get oil in 9 days, so that's good. We could do this, yes, but I need to be fully independent. Am I going independent quite soon? Yes, I am. So it actually would make sense to go for establish the Atomic Energy Board, because next I will want that. So actually, if I'm going for independence, I should shuffle this quite a bit, because I'm not gonna go versus Portugal, but I will be. No, that is not what I wanted. I will go against Britain. You're gonna go here, and then you will get a different offensive line. Let's go like so, and these will go. Are they already? Yes, they are moving in there. Let's try and cross them over like so. I have a lot of military of mountaineers, which aren't so strong and not so many. But I'm lacking the manpower, which is a bit of a problem. Once I'll get the tanks, it'll make me a bit better. Decisions available, nothing yet. Advanced machining tools, we're getting through researches really fast though, that is good. Concentrated industry, and I want to get improved infantry equipment. Still not going to deploy the units. Can I do anything about that low manpower? I'm at limited conscription, but I can't go till I'm fascist to extensive conscription. Plus my war support is really bad, which is why I don't have that many. Once daily command power gain multiplier, but that's okay. I don't really need that much command power. I believe I have, yes, offensive doctrine. The Brits have currently a single 9 unit. I have 18 divided by 3, so 6 plus 6, 12. I should be able to easily take them out, but this sentence may backfire eventually. I can go actually to early mobilization, which wouldn't have been a bad idea. Now I just spent the points. Well, whatever. I can deal with it a bit later. Should have been a better choice. Right, so still not free. Heavy engineering, research in the industry, support artillery. Let's go for that one. Italy joined the Axis. We might even join the Axis as well. At least we would be able to take a lot of... yeah, if we attack Portugal, it could, and Belgium and UK. We will be at war with UK anyway, so we might be even the ones starting World War II once we break free. Battle plans with no assigned units, fair enough. Oh yeah, no, it's... No, what? Wait, now this got all messed up. Oh, okay, damn it. And we had this dude, and it's definitely a different color, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to figure out what's going on. Let's make them red. Oh yeah, this is so like so. All right, let's go capture this like so. They're not gonna move. They're just gonna sit there. I'm gonna move them manually then. Don't know why that is not happening right now. Okay, this next. We're on 39, so I'm gonna go for this. And infiltration assault, 88, the doctrine. So they cancelled the Lend-Lease, so we should pick up some speed. Actually, we are, and we just need the political power to break free. Or we could go for South Africa first. I'm gonna go next, get some political power here. Stability goes up, daily autonomy progress goes up as well. Claim border colonies. War goal against United Kingdom. I would just leave the allies actually with this. Let's do that. And next, German Reich is now at war. We have 48% of fascism, which is higher, but we need 50% for something to happen. Right, needs our help. I am not gonna go. It's justifying against us. Definitely don't want that. Oh, we got some extra planes. Yes, that is what happened. Oh, I am at war with Germany. I do not want this war. I'm not gonna go at war, but at least we can then turn our backs if we do South America first and reclaim Boer colonies. We'll have to see. This is more control South Africa is more autonomous than colony. Fall of Warsaw. Okay. Oh, okay. What war? Emergency factory conversions. War propaganda against German Reich. Definitely, we need war support going up. So I will do that. War propaganda against Slovakia. Oh yeah, land night attack. That's definitely going next. Mutinies in the army. Alright. Can't do anything. Surround the mutinous units with loyalist. Gets event mutiny crushed for an empty threat. We are... what are we fighting for? It will take about 45 days. Let's go to negative political power. Let's try and get the mutinies away. It really doesn't help us. Stability just took a massive hit. Called Belgium, okay. Belgium is already in the Allies. So that will be just a continuing war if we avoid Portugal. That's a bit... I believe I might have delayed our independency for that too much. It's gonna delay everything. Stuff is happening in Europe. I am not going to help the UK, but I definitely want to take him out ASAP. So we will. Damn, Germany is going on a rampage. It's Norway, military land fort, air base, naval base. Would be nice to get those. Support a German coup. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna go for South Africa first. Got the Sten. Can we start building that? Yes, we have a pretty good stockpile. And I will build some motorized with the next factory I'll get. Let's... South Africa not fighting. A war. So we can't do this. We will have to break free through political power only. Is there something that gives me... well, stability will help right now because I'm not really in a good position. So it was a good speech, so we get stability, that is good. Restore order in will fail. Okay, that the crisis is averted, seems. What do we have next? 1939. Could go for better mountaineers. It will give me a bit more soft attack. Let's go for that. Can modify the government, but I won't. Although I want to break free, but going to war economy would be nice. I'm really indecisive. It would set me back with political power. I want to break free first. I will still stay at war once I break free, so this should be fine. I will go for artillery. That is what we had been boosting for. So let's take advantage of it now. I have this battle plan with now assigned units. Let's get rid of it. Can redo it afterwards. Insufficient resources. So we're still lacking oil and aluminium. So we stopped trading, I guess, with the German Reich because we are at war with it. I will trade with the Soviet Union. So what we are not completely lost. Third artillery, we also have a good stockpile, so I'm going to switch over to improved artillery. And 1939 medium tanks I'm not going to go for. We're actually doing pretty well with on the research front, so I'm going to do the recon company. Could go for some planes, but we're getting some good cast support, so actually we don't have the... Let's set up a... no, not everything, but no, not 100 either. Let's put 50 and then another 50. And these 50 will attach to this one. And these 50 to this one. France has capitulated. So do we still have... yeah, we have Free France. We could attack later on. Extensive conscription, or yes, but I'm not gonna go again. I want to break free. 98 more points. I need to keep from everything that I can do right now with that political power, because I need quite a lot to break free. It's gonna be a bit of a hefty backstabbing if we think, because if we go to free, I don't think we start a war immediately. Don't believe so, but well, what will happen is that we will bypass South Africa first. I believe. It should bypass. And then we could get the reclaim board company, unless they say they don't give us that opportunity. If we are free, we can only go for the support notification. And I don't want any civil war happening in my backyard. And I still need more political power. And so what I will do, I will wait for that political power to rise up right now before I do another focus. Fall of Cairo. Alright. Franco-British Union. Is that something new? Alright. That is a massive piece of bit of territory, and they are stomping through Italy right now. But their units are still not that strong. So I mean, I believe they don't have that many forces in Guten Tag, Ivan. I'm fine. How are you doing? Right, we can raise our autonomy. Let's change it. So I am a member of the Allies, which I do not want to be. So can I leave? I can't leave because I'm fighting a war. That is absolute bullshit. this is... Yeah, we are... I wonder if we do go for this path. Well, this actually... Yeah. Because we could go... We would be at war. Oh, but now we are independent, so we can get a bunch of research slots. That's gonna help us out. Let's do that, but I still don't like the fact that yes, I can't quit. I just didn't quit the allies fast enough. And to me it just feels already like this was a failure. Would have wanted to... What I wanted to do with Australia just didn't work out. I waited way too long, and now I can't take it back. Didn't break free fast enough. This is now... Don't know, how is the war going actually? Italy and Germany are doing pretty well. So all these allies that got destroyed. Hungary is now in the Axis. And the Franco-British Union is actually super close to capitulating. That is interesting. If they capitulate, I will actually keep fighting against the Germans. I don't want to do this anymore. Alright, let's exit the main menu. This didn't work out as I wanted it to. I will restart a new game. And I will choose again South Africa. And this time, so we had the historical AI focuses on. But did Poland join allies? Actually, we do not need the historical AI focuses to be on. It actually might help us out. So that Iron Man South Africa is done for. This is not what we want to do. So abandon Westminster is the first thing we will do. We will get all of our troops into one single front line against the Brits and start research on electronics. I have stuff with boosts on AA. I want to maximize that too, so construction time as early as possible, and we will build military factories. As many as we can. No divisions in basic training. That is by design. 5 times speed. So this really blocked me in what I wanted to do, and it's unfortunate. Although we have already, yes. Want to start producing artillery and support equipment. Maybe light tanks eventually, and close air support. But we have no factories for that just yet. It's all about getting those. Abandon Westminster, and then we will keep going down this way. Could join the Comintern, anti-colonial crusade. If I would go communist, liberate British colonies. Liberate Portuguese. Oh, I get war goals against Portugal. Actually, it might be better to go communist if I want to do that, because I could do anti-colonialist crusade, demand Madagascar, Union of the African People. Liberate Belgium. So I could, that for my challenge, that would actually help out. So I'm going to empower the workers. Gonna go for advanced computing. It's gonna take a while, but decisions are available. Could improve the worker conditions, but I have a lot of stuff to do with my government. I want to get the silent workhorse, increase my political power gain as soon as possible. So let's try this again, but differently. Because for the record, the achievement I'm going for is, I believe it's the one, recreate the Zimbabwean Empire. That's what I'm trying to do, and as long as I'm, or at least I want to conquer entirety of Africa. Cairo, that's the one I want. So I need to become independent and I need to become stronger than the allies. So I need to be fast enough also to not fall into the war. Let's put the silent workhorse in, so that we can get extra power, political power. Then I will go. Okay, I can't. I need more than 10 support for communists. Alright, that needs to happen before I do any of the subsequent researches. So South African Railway, just like within the previous stream, I want to build up South Africa as much as possible. I do not know why they do this. Oh right, I know now. It is because, right, I want to switch them all to a district force. That I need to do, which I haven't done already. Switch them all to district force and start training them. At the same time, a new commander should be in order, and eventually I will promote that commander. I need more command power. So as long as I'm not an enemy of the state, they will really not distribute well over the battlefield, which is... Do they stop moving? No. Okay, they go to the different places. Alright. Got attrition. I need more troops. I don't have a lot of manpower and I don't have any war support whatsoever, which is really penalizing, must admit. Right. I believe I'm gonna start doing doctrines. They take really so long. Or actually, no. Before we do doctrines, synthetic oil. Yes, I want to do synthetic oil ASAP. I'm gonna go for some tanks because we have already a tank template. So right, we are starting to build artillery, which is good. Right, infantry equipment, 1 year. That should be all right. We can handle that. We're a tad late on the selection of the railway. Yes, expand the mining. We could edit our forces and add engineering company eventually when we get more power. So communists, that's what we want next, to start switching to communism as soon as possible. Abram Fisher. Let's start putting that on so that we can break free ASAP. And we could use, we have 1, 2, 3 more territories. So I want to train 3 more units. I have full manpower. That's okay, we can manage. It's just the equipment that is going to be a problem, but that's okay. We have enough command power, so we can promote George Edwin Baldwick. Expand the mining industry. Now we can repeal the Native Representation Act, which gives me political power. And I get plus 5% war support. That is good. So actually, yeah, this is the better path. I haven't really analyzed it. So in my previous attempt, going fascist was not the best. I somehow expected by reaching a high enough fascist political party percentage in my country that I would switch over. I haven't really ever tried to break free with the country, so it is interesting to see how it actually works. So basic machining tools, that's what I'm gonna do now. Gonna need an extra research slot soon. That will be the University of South Africa. But equal opportunities wouldn't be bad. But this I need still more support for the Socialist Party. Autonomy progress over 70%. So that's gonna actually take some time. So it's not a bad idea to get this, because we will get less fascism support and we get more war support. Get factory output, but I'm gonna go for infrastructure effort. So we need to get that social party up and running ASAP. We can start getting a military theorist. That's what we want, so that we can also edit our unit templates. Basic machining tools, that is good. Damn, I mean, I just saved so much time by going for these that my allies decided to go for. So, but I'm gonna keep doing doctrines. I need it. So next factory I want to go for infantry equipment, because we are a bit low on it. We are doing support equipment, we are lacking a lot of resources, so potentially I could do... Oh well, we are gonna get it in the infrastructure effort in Transvaal. We're gonna get more resources out of those that extra infrastructure. Sorry about that, I'm gonna have to just pause the stream for a second. Right, we're back. Just all about waiting for the infrastructure effort. Okay, South African steel. Yes, thank you. I want that. Then political advisor. I could get that extra political power gain. In the long run, is gonna help me out. Yeah, these I can't. Civilian factory construction, infrastructure, and refinery. Planning on building a couple of refineries, so those 10% will help. Eventually I can always switch back after I've done my constructions. Okay. It is still a uphill battle to get this infantry equipment. There's a lot of it needed. So maybe even put like a couple of factories on it. I'm lacking tungsten, so for artillery that is going to be a bit of a pain. Can't go for early mobilization, not enough war support. We are in 37. I'm gonna wait on these researches. I'm gonna get a lot of boosts. 37. I could get mobile infantry or better artillery, better tanks even. So we are going with light tanks eventually. Also, we have the best cast we can. There's really no point in doing that. I mean, the boost is just substantial. So I'm gonna go for concentrated. Even though I would have preferred to go for the other one, but we needed extra space to build more factories. So Transvaal has pretty good mobility. That helps us a bit more with steel. Don't know if I should go for... Well, I should build actually some synthetic refineries. So that's what I will do. Have that as the next construction. And expand the Rand mines. Consumer good factories go down. Yes, we want that. No, I do not want the land lease because that's gonna keep me from getting that. Well, I am actually quite high up already, but I need still 35 support for the SACP. We are at 30, so 0.04 per day. Abandoned Westminster is not even giving me any yet anymore. So I don't know why it's there. Well, I guess 0.01 it's giving me. Can modify the government industrial concern. Let's make that research a bit faster. Grand battle plan. Yes, let's keep on going. Prepared defense. Doctrines are really important for when you fight later. If you lack the doctrines, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna hurt you in the long run. Right, so we got an extra 10% off here. So let's go for the Vickers MG and the Stokes mortar. Right, we're having now enough that I can actually support equipment. This won't help me out. But if I start adding artillery, we are 53. I can live with that. Let's slowly increase our artillery to get that up. Yes, research slot. We can't do anything else yet, so the research slot is really gonna help out. Insufficient resources, still tungsten and aluminium. Not that I'm too worried about it, although the artillery production is slightly hampered by that. So I'm going to actually exchange with the Soviet Union, and again with the Soviet Union. Let's make sure our production is running smoothly. We have airplanes actually that I haven't distributed yet, so we want to go for air superiority. I don't need actually to split it, damn it. Let's combine it. Let's give it all to this general. Right, I have some fighters now, it's always good. We're good, so we get some extra stability, so next we will be able to go, and we can go early mobilization. Definitely gonna go for that. Right, they're telling me no template for the support equipment, but it's fine. No, I do not want any land lease. We want to break free. Right, I can actually use some political power. Organization loss when moving. I think I'm gonna go for that because we are gonna be moving a lot. Then reinforcement rates, division recovery rates. Let's go for all of them. And I don't believe we can get anything on this. It's a brand new general, so we're not gonna give him any new upgrades. Right. Can prepare for civil war or open up political discourse. I don't want a civil war. This will change in popularity of communism, so let's burn the king's portrait. Let's go for that. And next. We are in 37 still. Wow, these boosts are incredible. Yeah, let's go for efficiency cap. Nationalist Spain. Nationalists declare war on Spain. So if we can get to... Oh, we could actually do support Spain after this. But, actually I'm more interested... Well, I could actually go for it. To help Spain out, get some military training. Right. Not yet in 38. We could go for better tanks. Or actually concentrated industry. Let's take advantage of these boosts while we still can. Can I increase limited conscription? Could go up. So that's what we will do. We need that manpower. Hello, Frogman? If my Cyrillic isn't too bad. How's it going? So, I haven't had radio yet. That is gonna be needed. Unassigned. That goes here. Oh, haven't made a combat order yet. Right. And I'm still training. "69 days and we'll be good on infantry equipment," which is acceptable. We have a free dockyard. When did that happen? Did I build a free dockyard? I believe so. I don't remember. How did I get the dockyard? Oh, maybe. What? We got 2 dockyards and I can actually build destroyers. Do not want to build any destroyers for now. Burn the king's portraits. Right, let's support Spain. And let's get limited conscription. Start getting that manpower up a bit. We are lacking oil. This is why I am building synthetic refineries. Technically I would only need 1 for now, but prepared defense. Nice. And let's go for grand assault. Let's keep those doctrines coming. Concentrated industry. Still getting advantage of these boosts. Excavation 19 days. I will do it as long as I'm in the allies. Communists rise up. Start a civil war. No, the democratic supporters start a civil war. Alright, so we actually have not any chance. Oh no. The democratic supporters start a civil war. SCP becomes the ruling party and public elections will not be held. The request for a referendum. Did I miss that? Hold national referendum. Oh yeah. So that just communities rise up. We won't allow them to ruin our country. Those riots have now the future of a nation at stake. Come on, what's the tooltip on this? Oh, I did choose the wrong ones. I wanted to be the commune, so that the tooltip wasn't. No, what? There's a Cape commune and the Cape commune. What? Oh, okay. I'm the South African War and Cape Commune. Fighting a defensive war. And the Cape Commune is fighting an offensive war and is dominion of the foreign power. So actually we are now at war with also Great Britain, everyone. Okay, that is a bit shitty. Let's reset all of my troops here and let's go for, oh, and we were actually training, so let's get this going ASAP. And I cannot set any more troops. Oh, alright. Oh, okay, good. Are we still at war? We are at war. No, that's the islands. Damn, did I check the wrong one? No, okay, so we're good. All good. I really don't know what happened there, to be honest. This was really some really odd stuff. But I want to know now if we are... Wait, all of these units, you go there. What happened to my commander? Fuck off. Come on. So now I lost my general through this war. And I have an available war goal. Do I? Against whom? This is all a bit odd. I don't really know what happened with this. I might have discovered a bug. I can join the Comintern or go for anti-colonial crusade. Let's actually see what do I have from diplomacy. Nothing, but we are communists, so we can. Okay, we could go for. I would get base war support because I need that war support right now. It's super low. And did I lose some units on the way? Feels like I should get that, maybe an extra one. So wait, let's add one more unit. In here I'm missing artillery. Yes, that is. Have an available war goal against whom? Cape Commune. I have no idea. This is not opening the proper toolkit because I do not have a war goal. Because if I check in diplomacy, I bugged out the game. Like I completely bugged it out by taking that thing. I don't know. This is can I? Am I? No, I'm not even. Yes, I can justify against UK if I want, or I can justify against Portugal, which is what I will do now. I want Mozambique, so we will actually split this up, and we will get. Well, there was that extra general I just got. Oh my god, yeah, just negatives every time. And let's get the plan for them. And let's get a plan for them. Ah, nice how they split it in two. We are justifying already. Yes. Ah, interesting. Portugal is getting communist. We could send a few troops out to join the Spanish war. At this point it is already lost. We were a bit late on the helping out focus. Free civilian factories. Let's not forget about those. I do not know what the Portuguese is. Yeah, they have a lot of forces and they're going to eventually reinforce. We need military factories. And then we will need some forts. Maybe it's gonna be a good idea to fortify this line. No. Right, I need an extra troop here on the right, and actually I could, well, I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need to deploy. I can't actually deploy this one. Unassigned division. Fair enough. It doesn't have isn't set to any of the orders. So we will do that like so. And we should do some training, but again, not forget to take it out. And we have no commander. That is, let's promote him. I had a really good commander, but I lost him in the revolution. Damn, Japan is going on a rampage. We have way too much tungsten now. And way too much silver. No, aluminium. Oh, we are lacking a bit of oil. So can I yeah, I can set another refinery. Let's put the refinery. Alright. Justification is going well. We are on 38. I could go for better artillery, but I'm actually gonna go for this. Available planes in reserve. They all gotten. No, that's, yeah, they are back. These 15 are back. Gonna do exactly the same. Interception. I lost a bunch of factories in this civil war, which is really strange. I had built a lot of factories and now they're just simply gone. Same with the fuel refineries. I had a couple of them and now they're all gone. It is pretty annoying. I have a war goal against whom? I think I have a... Yeah, right. I had a war goal against myself, it seems. I'm neither from Britain nor the United States. I'm from Central Europe. You're a big fan of Russia, I can see. Well, I'm going communist, so... ooh, Brits are bringing some troops down here. They didn't like my revolt, I guess. Yeah, Botswana, it's core state there. Thing is that we will get this part of Portugal, but our war with Portugal will go on forever, because we will never, I mean, until at least we take Portugal mainland. So African, oh, we could get some more research slots before we go for for that, and we'll have a bit of a war going on. So actually, yes, I will go for more research slots, because that will help us out in the long run. Well, 38, let's reduce research time on everything. I could ban fascism, I could ban democracy, but all of those actions cost political power and make me lose stability. I do get some of it back, but don't really think that's an issue, because right now that's going down and all the others are going, no, I mean ours is going up and all the others are going down. So partial mobilization would be a nice next move, but I'll wait it and go straight to war economy when we'll have when we'll be at war. Believe that might actually work out. Limited conscription, we could go for extensive. I'm gonna go for some boost division speed or division defense. I'm gonna go for division speed. And we are lacking tungsten after all. But, no, we will not get tungsten soon. Tungsten is in Rhodesia. Trade with the Soviet Union for tungsten. Oil we will get soon enough. But yeah, right now I can't build anything in here. That is a bit annoying. Why did I try to build that there? It doesn't make any sense. The land forts will never be completed. I don't think I will actually need them versus Portugal. I just need to edit my troops to add more artillery, but I'm just not producing artillery fast enough. I need the extra military factory. Oh, national focus. Damn, did we actually forget it? Research slot, armament effort. Let's go for armament effort first. There's so many of those that would actually be nice for us. War is right at our doorsteps, and yeah, well, 100 days, so we could still get some stuff. At least if the allies start fighting with the Axis, we won't be in it anymore, because we released ourselves from our overlords. So let's improve our artillery. We will be using it soon enough. We don't need that much infantry equipment. We need the artillery, but what if we put the engineer core support equipment? We don't have enough for everything. Then we're gonna add it, and need to get rid of this and do like so. We need to start producing a bit of everything. It really sucks that I lost all of those factories. Now we're lacking aluminium. Right, fair enough. We are going to exchange with the Soviet Union. There's really nothing I can do. I could do war propaganda, but there's not enough world tension right now. I read the chat pretty often, Draconarius. How's it going? Alright, a lot of stuff happening at the same time. So we could go for, we're gonna go for infiltration. We have mainly leg troops, Pretoria arms, or another research slot. I'm gonna go for another research slot, then go for Pretoria arms. Artillery or infantry equipment. I'm gonna go for infantry equipment. There's a lot of it coming up in 39. Might help us. Thanks, Draconaris. I'm trying to get the entirety of Africa with South Africa. So that's the idea. I tried already before, went the fascist path, didn't work out too well. We are lacking 2 days, so we are gonna go to war now. Let's just make sure, how are their troops? I have 3 troops here, 1122. Oh yeah, our troops were training. Let's stop all of that for a while. It will expire on 8th of November, so we have a bit of time. Get that extra troop in there. And maybe, what if we add some artillery? We don't have enough in storage, but we could add infantry to it. Wait. So I like to actually make it look nice this way. Oh, we could even add more. No, that is too much now. But this would leave us well. And at 21, which isn't too bad. If we add just the support artillery, we wouldn't be... We're gonna add it later. But I believe that leaves us quite okay. How are we with support equipment? 89 days, 60 days, 41 days on artillery. Well, I believe we are as good as we're gonna get. Portugal has amassed a sizable force. They have 6, 9... have 9 and 1 artillery. They are better than me, that must be said. They have had time to build up. I'm actually inclined to pass on the justification and redo it, because I'm just not there yet. We could train a couple more. Maybe one more, we just don't have the equipment. Our factories are really low. I don't need this yet. I have enough oil right now. Problem is, I don't know if I will be able to defend against them. Oh, these are actually not so strong units. They have a few strong ones and a few not so strong ones. But here they have a lot of troops. But, oh yeah, I remember, it's their defense force. So, let's declare war and let's see what will happen. So, where did we have the weak troop? Here. Let's see, they are trying to attack. Let's let them bite on. Here actually can attack from 3 angles. Come on, you can do it. Right, Pretoria arms. I need those military factories. I can do some extra research, so that is great. We're on 38. Could increase construction speed, which is what I will do because we need to build up quickly. So that is not working at this moment, so we're gonna use forced attack, see if we can shift it over. Let's attack with this one just to delay potential reinforcements. Come on, break that, break it. Yes, right. So I get to stop now. They are fighting back though. Keep the defense, keep it going. Just gonna slow down a tad. 38, no point in going for anything else. Improve research equipment, let's go for that. And encryption. So you've missed Yes, I was preparing war with the Portuguese territories. No, I don't have any navy, so that's, I mean, Portugal, I'm gonna take all of Africa and then we'll see. The objective is just to get to Cairo, but before I take the allies on, I want to have a bit more power. Let's see how Portugal is doing. They are exhausting their forces. Just one sec, I have to reply to the phone. I will pause the stream. So I'm back, I'm sorry about that. Right. Yes, I'm not gonna ignore the left front, but they are suffering a fair amount of attrition, which is good for me. But the right front, yeah, I'm gonna let them get some of their fighting strength back. Oh, I need to that isn't great. They are not leaving me any chance. Do I have, can I train more? Maybe one unit. I don't have the Eastern Front is a bit suffering, so what I will do is, now let's stop attacking and let's build some. No, why are you attacking? We can't do it anymore. It's a lost cause. So let's defend. Oh, but I'm going to take advantage of this because they now went all in. Ah, they brought 3 extra troops back. Alright. I need to keep them from invading there. Right. Get back to your place. Have to pay attention there. So we are going to put some forts all over the place because I do really not feel confident of holding this side. The left side I'm pretty confident it will be okay. I'm just alright, there's one unit. I will actually start pushing out. The left, the Eastern Front seems to be collapsing. They are reinforcing pretty well though. So they're just shifting troops around very smartly. Oh damn. That ain't good. That is really not good. Oh, what? Are you for reals? That's what happened. Okay. Skip from attacking, just defend. Yeah, no. Okay. They are doing some weird stuff. They have too many troops for me. So many troops. I'm screwed. I just fought way too early. They are just reinforcing tons of units from the mainland. They have a lot of troops. That is my vein. And they aren't even that bad. They are really good troops, but I don't have the materials to edit them. Annoying. Really frustrating. Now I can't even do anything to my troops to improve them. Don't have any boosts. Tired of attacking. I am having now some factories, but then I'm losing them. Absolute rubbish. Right. Damn, Portugal has never... When I was playing Portugal not that long ago and attacking South Africa, it took me a long time to get anywhere. It just seems like they are steamrolling me without an issue. At this point, I just believe I'm going to defend Pretoria. There's no point in building further forts. I'm gonna build 10 forts in Pretoria and that's it. Oh, and actually not forget to set them on maximum priority. Nope. So for land doctrine and modify government, division, defense and attack. Let's get that. Maybe that has been also making it a bit worse for me. No, I don't want to attack that. I actually want you all. Okay, no divisions there. That was what was happening. Go all defend this. Look at this location. Whilst you can actually take this. Aim for the port. Did I get new units or what happened? No, I just got the veterans from it. Well, is this going back? How are my forts building? As long as they attack me, they are not. And of course now they have reinforced. Actually going to take this troop and push over there. So they are taking troops out, so they want to reinforce the southern front, I believe. This troop doesn't get to leave at all. And they keep attacking me, so I can't build any forts. We could... Yes, engineer corps 2, I need that to stay strong. Right, I should... Well, I am actually suffering attrition because they just cut me off from my capital. So, I need to get that port ASAP. Don't know if I'll manage. Supplies are really bad there. Okay, I fucked up. I'm dead. How? Okay, I have still Cape Town. All right, this is a loss. No, I didn't have volunteers. It's the I actually had the focus. I can show you. I had the focus where I did support Spain, and this gave me there was an event where I could help out. So desperate defense and entrenchment. I could have used that one, but pretty much I'm lost now. Yeah, Portugal took 4 states. Right. I had a what good way, but I got civil war, and that fucked me up. Let's try it again. I'm not discouraged. Yes, it started and save and play. We want abandon Westminster first, and then it just annoys me because I don't want to build anything if I'm gonna lose those factories in a future civil war. So what I'll do instead is I'm gonna do just forts. I'm gonna do forts because otherwise it's not gonna if I am gonna build factories just to lose the factories later on, which I believe is really bad. I mean, I don't get the system. Why do military factories disappear in a civil war, and then when you get the entire country back they are not there anymore? There's, I don't know if there's a bug, if it is intentional. Something to be seen. I'm gonna go for construction time. All of my troops in this, and also yeah, I lost the General Edwin Brink, so I'm not gonna promote him if I'm gonna end up in another civil war. That is just not gonna make any sense to me. Portugal is having 10 to 20 units and they have 35k. I just don't know how they get to build so many units with, yeah, and they're going up in manpower, and I have the maximum. Eligible core population should be the same as Portugal's. Maybe at a future time, Draconius. No, I don't think they had. And if you get your factories bombed in the civil war, they actually, you can repair them. So now they actually completely vanished in the previous civil war, which I can't explain, other than it being a bug. I'm going to disband the air wings. Might even lose the planes, I guess, afterwards, but it doesn't matter. We'll see what happens. Can get the general, but it's not going to change much. We're going to empower the workers again. No decisions that we can use. Just power through it. And then this again, I guess, is because I am not at war with them. The AI just stacks them all at the edges. It's because they figure we might be more at war with Portugal than with Britain. I'm just putting them there to have them a bit separated, but it's not it's nothing too fancy until we start trying to get free. So after empower the workers, we cannot do this because we need 10%, so I'm gonna go for South African Railways and go the path to get the extra research, just like I did before. But this time we'll have to be a bit more cautious with the decisions we'll get, because I guess you get civil war if you don't try to go with the softer, use political power to make a soft transition towards communism. And I wasn't really aware of that. I kind of left them on the side, which was a bad thing to do. So silent workhorse, that is done, and then South African Railways. Right, so we are at 4.4% and going up. We are fully trained. I have a bit of army experience from that. I will actually, wait, I forget that always. I change to district force because they're stronger. And I haven't started building, well, I can't build more than that. So actually that will also set me back if I don't build any more factories. So let's build still, I guess, a couple more and use them for support equipment and for artillery. Gonna take a while to, 1 year to get all of that infantry equipment. Spanish Civil War has started. Decision is available. War propaganda, but I'm not gonna do that. I believe I could support Spain for 10%. I still need the 10%. How far off am I? Yeah, it's gonna take a while because I didn't put the political advisor immediately. But it's okay. It's gonna help out in the long run. Machining tools. So right, South African Railways are gonna be done. And then expand the mining industry. Do improved worker conditions, but stability won't help. I believe Portugal might have a bigger war support than I do, which is why they get to have all of those troops and still that manpower on top. We just can't raise our manpower enough for. We could go for limited conscription actually, which I didn't do before. Let's go for communism next. That is gonna be our next target. Feels like the in Hearts of Iron 4 the resource that is the thing that always keeps you from progressing is lack of political power. I think it's the most important resource in the game right now. I guess it has been for a long time, but now that you have the decisions which also require political power, I don't know if they actually try to balance the political power gain a bit upwards, considering that now you have way more places where you can spend it. But I don't think they did too much. They want you to be in that situation where you don't know exactly where to go. So I will actually go for support Spain first this time because we had a very early war. Might be able to send volunteers and get a lot of army experience there. So I don't know, do I want to, I can get a new commander. Let's promote this one and at least it will stick there. And I'm gonna go for defensive doctrine. Saw that right the previous match or game, it didn't really help out to have the other one because we were more on the defensive than something. Set the rule, we can send volunteer forces. Yes. So I will send volunteer forces right after this. I can't ignore the boost on concentrated industry, so I feel like doing it. We're gonna need radio also at some point. And excavation, not so much, but the boost on it is very nice. Well, let's go for concentrated industry. And now, recruitable population plus 1%. And we get war support, so we're gonna go for that one. I'm going to go for that one next. Right, so let's take, how many? I believe it's only 4 troops I can take. Yes, let's reassign my general. No, it's gonna take a while, but it's okay. We're gonna send volunteers. George Edwin Brink. All right, they accepted it, so it's gonna help us out. We're gonna get a lot of army experience from that, but the thing is, our production will need to follow suit after it. Right. Decisions available. No. So now I need exactly this I had missed. I need to open up for political discourse. And then I need to hold a national referendum. So there was a bit of a weird stuff going on because I had to... Alright, my Spanish troops arrived. And where will we even try to help? Maybe spearhead into this, try and finish off, make a pocket here with these. I'm gonna micromanage them as much as possible, trying to keep me from advancing by repeatedly attacking me, which is a bit annoying that the AI can actually abuse of that system. Yeah, no, I'm controlling the volunteers. It's just as I said before, there was the event. It was a bit different. So we have some Italians on the other side. Let's help out here. Let's close the pocket. Let's get a bit of fighting strength back. Okay, we repealed the Reorganization Act. Factory output. Now let's go for infrastructure effort so we can get some more research. And I could get an extra political power gain or early mobilization. Let's go for extra political power gain. It's just a tiny bit, but it's all I need. So we are good. So let's keep the Spanish from doing a lot of good as much as we can. Now we're getting attacked again. Is it? Yeah, it's the Italians. They just never want to give up. Could get excavation, radio. Let's gonna go for this. I need those researchers to fight. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay, I understand. There is a bit of lag. Okay, let's not forget actually to hold the national referendum, but I need more than 50%. Okay, well I'm actually still far away for that. Discredited government. Nah, I mean democratic would go down, but I'm not in such a hurry. Okay, so let's try and attack here. Push them back. Want to get Zaragoza. Ooh, but Madrid has fallen. I don't know what else I can do actually to help them out. I could split these 4 troops, but alright, we can get some extra foothold here. just keeps, come on, go up to 100. Come on. And let's not rest. Let's help out in Zaragoza while their Italian troop is weaker. It's going up, it's going up. So, South African steel or armament effort. I believe I might have lost these actually. These are the ones I lost in the Civil War. South African steel, let's go for that. And I could now change for limited conscription or industrial concern. No, military theorist. So we got Zaragoza. Let's push over right while they are still weak. I just need to push everywhere where the Italian troop retreats. Anti-capitalism. Yes, I guess that's what it would be called. You're right, Draconarius. Okay, so we have taken the Italians out. Now, if we can push in here. Or actually here, in here, because like seriously, I really would want to overrun that Italian troop. Oh, and there's some German troop right now. Let's keep the defense up. If we could break this, if we could make a pocket here, that would be brilliant. Then we would have both of those strong troops trapped in. Hindenburg disaster. So there, Germans are seeing that, so they are keeping us from closing the hole there. Research. I missed that a bit. No. Nothing I can do. I just keep checking it. Okay, now we have started producing some support equipment. I'm actually more, well, third infantry is going to be a bit more interesting for that. Soviet Union, no. I want to exchange with you. My troops are really out of fighting strength. But now, okay, now we're gaining back. Oh, we got encircled. Not a good thing, not a good thing. Come on. Oh, that Soviet Union just saved us. Let's keep this point. They really want to force us out here. They got Zaragoza back. Ah, they don't stop, huh? They keep pushing us out. South African steel, expand the mines. It's consumer goods. Right, they have stopped for a second. That combined Italian and German forces is really strong. I would need them to push against them right now to actually keep them from taking us. But we are holding. What can I research? We are in 37. Could add, maybe edit something and add engineering company, which I don't have enough storage for. I mean, I don't have enough equipment for. That is, it is tricky situation. Well, I'm not gonna split on these 50%. Now we could actually, let's do that. Let's go for division defense. It'll help us out. And it is. Those 10% like really made a difference. Right, come on. Recover before they want to take us absolutely down. And since they are alternating, we can't really get up to fighting position to do some real harm. Let's get back into it. Let's keep defending. Alright, there goes the Spanish trying, and then the Germans will... Yeah, it is. They volunteer for their ideology. So that's the fascists volunteer for Franco, and... Right. Now it's our turn to attack. Let's see, can we do actually something? No, they have a lot of troops in this little... Well, they lost the pocket. We can't push deeper. Oh, come on. And now they're gonna take the hole if we don't go back. The AI, the Spanish AI is not really helping out in that sense. Soviet Union is doing their best, but they didn't send too much troops. So that's a bit of a pity. We are 37%. Still all good. Just feels like it's all I'm doing. I'm defending. Expand the mines. So now we could burn could change in popularity of communism by 50%. Alright, let's do that. No, I actually don't want to do that attack, or at least not with all of my troops. I'm defending, attacking across river, and people are not helping a lot. Ooh, actually I can push one further. Let's push up here. If we could close this pocket up upwards, that would be good. I don't know if our Spanish friends are having enough people to man the lines, and now I'm losing the fight here. Base stability, we are not yet at 50%. Trying to not miss that. Alright, they took these states. Now they're exiled. Why don't they automatically get them back? That is a bit odd. Or should it change now? Okay, that was just a temporary bug. So they are on the way back. We didn't manage to make a dent, but I could actually... No, I wanted... So here I want to take George Edwin, and here I want to take Petrus. And I'm waiting for my troops. So how's Portugal doing? If we... Damn, they are just building up troops, and they're gonna lose people, which is really odd. So now I need to focus. Well, I got a lot more manpower, and here we go. So more communism, no. So when are we at 50? Oh yeah, okay. So it's close. It is really close that we will be able to hold a national referendum. And I want to avoid all of that bloodshed. We stopped building stuff. Not good. More military. That's what we need. And modify government. No, I want to save that. Come on. How far are those 50%? Italy joined Axis. Right, now we are at 50%. Let's see, the referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. So we are the Cape Commune. We are still though under the British Dominion. But that's okay. So we need to get completely independent. So So that's still going to have to happen the old-fashioned way. We need still 98 more political power. Prepared defense, so we could get factory output. No. Let's get that extra research slot now. I have been holding it off for too long. I'm not going to... that debuff is a bit... If it was in a pause, it should be able... But maybe I guess you can abuse it. So that's why people haven't... I mean, they have maybe done it the way they have. So I'm just gonna wait for that political power to ask for independence. And we can... Actually... Will I need oil? Don't think so. Ooh. We're behind on radio, but since we're gonna get independence soon, I want to take advantages of all these buffs before I call myself independent. Industrial concern, yes. Oh, damn it, did I just do it? Did I just spend all that political power? It's just such a reflex. When you see you have political power, let's spend it. Alright, we can get all of our planes back into service because we know now we're not gonna have a civil war. Damn it. Now I feel pissed. So, civil war might mean war with UK. Maybe I should do some AA, but I'm gonna do some extra military factories. We need that military production. Let's do it like so. Oh, we are lacking tungsten. Didn't I exchange the Soviet Union for it? Aluminium, but not tungsten. Alright, that was odd. Thought I had it going. Right. Construction also major buff on that. Influencing in Greece. So for the Zimbabwean Empire, that's the first step. Then the second step is taking entirety of Africa. It's gonna be tough, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, if I'm independent, I can get more research slots, and now actually I could take advantage of all these military slots because I'm also not gonna lose them. So I'm gonna get a ton of production. So we have Moses Kotane as our leader. 100% communist. That is nice. Right. No, let's not spend political power. I need to remind myself that, otherwise it's gonna happen. Factory output and removes national spirit. That is actually... Where is it? Yeah, ooh, -10, -10. Would be nice to get those debuffs off, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. That gives me time to actually do a few researches, so I can, for instance, could get light tanks, but no, that's gonna take oil. We have the plane that we need. Oh, computing machine we have forgotten. Yeah, no, let's not spend. Let's not spend it. What isn't clear is, yeah, I think if I become free, I'm not gonna join a war immediately against UK. I don't think so. So I want UK to start a war against Germany potentially. So got construction. What else can I use buffs on? Let's go for radio. Should start editing our troops with engineering company, support equipment. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. And then artillery, that we will need a lot of. But I do want to put a lot of artillery on, like I did. Look at extra movement with this, yeah, movement in mountain. That recon unit that actually could help. That requires support equipment. Not too bad. Let's go for that. That's tiny improvement, but should help out. Portugal is getting uneasy, or infantry. No, it's not all of Africa for Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's for sure. It's just this section of where is it now in the decisions? It's just this section of map that you can see, and the recreated Zimbabwean Empire. I'm actually trying to go for the achievement where you need to take Cairo with South Africa, so that is a bit tougher, I guess. So heavy engineering, go for land doctrine, but armament effort. So 38 more political power. Does shows a flat north border. I think, but it is a bit high. No, oh yeah, okay. So it just goes here, flat, and then it goes a bit upper. So it's the entire Mozambique and Rhodesia, I think, and Bechualand. It's all. I think that's what they ask you. They say, yeah, Bechualand, Rhodesia, Mozambique. That's all, and you need to be independent. So I might have changed the requirements, though. I mean, that I don't know. Oh, we are going to be able to be free soon. Let's change it. So we are in the Allies. I don't want to start fighting, so I'm gonna leave the faction. That's the first thing I'm doing. Now if we check, okay, we are not in the Allies. That is good. Could join the Comintern already, I guess, if I wanted to. But I'm gonna see what they are gonna start fighting for. So now my troops actually adjusted well to Great Britain. Could justify war, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be stupid enough. While they are not at any other war, I'm not gonna attack just yet. Plus my troops are pretty weak. I'm having a good amount of military equipment, so I could increase that. They declared war on Greece, so I am going to add some infantry here. So that leaves me with a bit of infantry equipment off. Want to do maybe 30 with units. Okay, anti-colonialist crusade. So I'm not gonna join the Comintern. This gives me base war support, and then, well, I leave the Allies, which I already did. And a lot of those get me negative stuff. So could actually, let's go for more research slots first. I want to wait for the Second World War to kick off. You know, if achievements are blocked for technically being a different country, in which sense? I don't think I went for historical, to be honest. I'm not sure, or did I? I think I'm okay, but I don't want to. Well, yeah, the Brits already are down here with A1311. Yeah, we are not as strong as them just yet, so I want them to have to move troops away from here before I do anything. We're at 38. We could go for stability actually, because we have it pretty low now. So if we improve worker conditions, it would take 180 days. But that's okay. I can wait those out, and that would give us a lot of weekly stability. Yeah, that's what I'll do next. Yeah, if I go for Great Britain though, I have to kind of get the massive front if I go for them first. That's why I wanted to go for Portugal first, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe then if I do it so, I only have to hold this these provinces. Don't have to go much higher until either way I have to, I guess, we have to take out UK. If I become Zimbabwe, I don't know. But why would I want to become Zimbabwe? I'm South Africa. I think the achievement actually requires you to be playing with South Africa, so that's what I'll stick with. Oh, they just took the troops away, but there's no war yet. Atomic Energy Board, yes. Cape Defense Institute. Extra research slot. Oh yeah, we were saying we wanted to do improved worker conditions. Let's get that stability up. It's gonna help us out. Alright, should I build more troops? I am really low on manpower, and the stronger I'll make my troops, yeah, maybe I shouldn't make them too strong and train more of them. But soft attack is really tough now. I have a very strong defense. So maybe if I add artillery in its stead. Let's stick at 25. Manpower goes down. So that is a good thing if I do that. But artillery will be in shortage and I get a whole bunch of soft attack for defense that I lose. I mean, proportionally it's about the same. Supply use goes up, suppression recovery rate, HP goes down. I don't know. Let's do it anyway. No divisions in basic training. I got some manpower back, so that's a good thing. 38 still. Should I go for oil? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's the problem. I have to surrender UK. Let's go for artillery. Make it better. How is this production? Well, next factory is gonna go for artillery. That's where I'm really lacking stuff. Really behind. 168 days. Well, now it's normal because we also got this debuff of 10. And then for this, what do I need? I need to be at war, actually. Okay. And in a faction. And I need to have more than 50 factories. Okay. Pretoria Arms. I think I'm gonna do that next. Anti-colonial crusade. I'm gonna wait out on that, on those things. War Measures Act. Ah. That would give me political power, and then I can do... I cannot do CSIR anymore. Emergency workers... Cape Garrison... Recruitable population... Ooh, yes, Cape Corps. Okay, that I hadn't even seen. Let's go for those. Now the extra research slot, I'm gonna... that's gonna help a lot. Improved infantry equipment. Modify government, volunteers only, extensive conscription. I don't need that yet. It also could go for early mobilization. So we start building stuff a bit faster. That's what I'm gonna do next. Right, 2-inch mortars. So researchers are really starting to pop in now, one after another. Yeah, 39 is soon. Let's go for encryption. And then decryption. Yeah, Britain is at our borders though. 3, 4, okay, these are pretty rubbish units, but these are 6 to 11. I always assume they have 11. And that's what I aimed at to compensate for. So we have only 8, but we have 3 artilleries instead. We are equal-ish, I'd say. But I don't know what they might have behind. They might have better guns, they might have... so, because their research is a bit better than ours. We are catching up though, I guess. Or we are, let's say, at the same speed now. So emergency workers will give us some good buffs to construction. Oh, and then I can actually expand the Cape core. So I lose history of segregation. Yes, we want that. That history of segregation is... where is it? It gives us minus 55% on recruitable population. So that will help out. We might actually manage to go for Portugal and exhaust their manpower. I wonder if that wouldn't be the smart choice to do. We already have built forts on one side, even 3 forts, so I could just go for Portugal instead, but I need an extra troop actually. Let's train one more. Train one more, then, and here on the left, no, we only have 3 territories, or 3, how do you call it? I don't remember the name. States, no, districts. That's gonna be close enough. Right, let's remove this battle plan and let's have these 3 on this left wall, these 3 on this right one. While you're at it, why not make some battle plans already? And for these 3 as well, also some battle plans, just in case. It's not like we're actually going to plan on attacking, but... And the forts will eventually come up. We got War Measures Act, emergency workers. I'll bump these 2 factories down though. Portugal is still pretty strong at 20 to 41 units, and they have some weaker ones. And ours are this time a bit better prepared than their units. So, but now we can, okay, we could go for artillery research time. We are a bit behind on that, and 39 gives us a new research, this one, which is actually not, which is actually, could actually go for it right now, because we are not really, well, 30th of December, we are not really any ahead of time, and this minus 10% helps out to make it quite faster. So I'm not going to go against Britain because Britain has 100 and something, so it does make sense to go for Portugal first. Let Britain wear itself out against the Axis, especially once Italy also starts attacking them. In Africa they will be a bit more busy, so maybe then we can attack. Portugal seems to be a bit out of the picture. Belgium and France, well, France will eventually capitulate, I believe. That's usually how it goes. We are in 39, so I could go for construction speed. I think construction speed is always good since I want to build up, and I'm not in war yet, so I don't need the efficiency to be my primary concern. Decisions, promises of peace, and censorship. Nothing really that I could do. War propaganda. If world tension would be higher, so I'm not gonna do it. Early mobilization, can't go any further. Could do limited conscription. There's actually no negatives to that. Actually, that's what I'll do now. Did I actually go? No. Limited conscription actually goes higher. Oh no, what? Yeah, okay. I went higher. So it's always a bit... The icons are not varied enough for me to... so I have to always stop and read. So, the Stan Mark II, I'm gonna go for that. We have a pretty good stockpile of... but we want to increase that stockpile definitely, because... support artillery, I could that... that's extra, without actually increasing that much in manpower. We could get that. Emergency workers, going for Cape Garrison artillery. So let's set that single unit down where we want it to go, which is going to be this, to Natal. Oh, can I actually... No, I have here everything. I have the Desert Fox actually. I should have put it higher, but I was again, like before, worried I would lose the general, because there was a lot of lost stuff during that civil war. 39, 39. Could go for motorized, but let's go for engineering companies. And yeah, we can about switch artillery production since we're gonna be upgrading. Then I want to do some close air support with my next factory. Could do some light tanks, but again, manpower is our biggest concern. And there's no point in doing light tanks when I could actually just go for the medium tanks by the time I'm ready to produce them. Yeah, it is 39, so I could just go for the medium tanks. They are a bit more expensive to build, I guess, but we are getting a decent military production. Unassigned divisions, yes, you go here. And it stays where it is. I only have one unit. I wish I had 2 per border tile, but that would mean now doubling. Yeah, I have 72k. Well, I have only 70k here. When I'll get these expand to Cape Core, that will help us out. Then we might be able to get a lot of manpower. It is currently the limiting factor on this. So reconstitute the Cape Core. Recruitable population already 15% up, and then we actually get rid of the minus 55%. So that's gonna help us out. Yeah. So the next step is gonna be only 30%. No, it's gonna be actually higher. From 45, we're gonna go to 60, and then we're gonna get that history of segregation out, and we're gonna be over 100%. So that is really, really nice indeed. Division recovery rate. Yeah, I think that's the next step. Insufficient resources. All right, so we know what we're going to research next is going to be oil production. We need at least a few refineries. When construction 3 is going to be over, so I don't think I need to change. It's the planes now that are requiring for it. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, the planes started building now. Right, let's start building those forts. I wonder if I should go a level higher. I want them still to attack me if they feel like it. They have how many units? It's 36 and more factories than I do. I only have 7. Let's start training. 10 units. I know the manpower is missing, but it's gonna come up. It's gonna go up. Well, actually, if 7 units would be doubling it, then we are at 14. How many do they have? They have at least 16. Well, let's say they have 30. So I really need to get more. Expand the core. Now, manpower is mobilizing 0.0.6. And as I said before, 60, and the history of segregation is minus 40, but it's gonna go completely away. So we're gonna be at 100% of what we can get. Yeah, research reconnaissance +2. War propaganda, world tension still not high enough. Wars haven't kicked off, not even in Japan actually. I think I didn't go historical. The Sten, we can definitely start building the Sten instead. 39 we still are. Could go for decryption. That I'm a bit behind, but all of this production efficiency, let's bump it up. I got a few research slots, but it still feels like I'm way behind on time. That late start didn't help us out. Britain feels still threatened by us. Poland refuses German ultimatum. There we go. War has kicked off, and I can do war propaganda. Oh no, I don't have 150 yet. That gives me weekly war support of 1. This also gives me weekly war support of 1. So actually, let's take the cheaper one. So the more war support we have, the more manpower we will have as well. So as we can see, we have these now filled up. What is lacking is artillery. Quite a bunch. I want to put 5 on these. It's gonna be the next factories being built. Yeah, I wanna leave 1 slot for putting refineries at least. So how are the Portuguese troops faring? 4-8. Expand the core. Right, so now we have 2%. And yeah, actually no negatives. That is great. Anti-colonial crusade will give us extra war support, and we won't start a war just yet. We could also do Pretoria arms, but let's get those troops so we can start building up our units. Once we go into Portugal, infrastructure is really bad there. It's 2. So maybe we should also think of getting infrastructure built up just a tad here. And maybe we will need some extra steel. Those 4 units might help us out. Just checking. Yeah, we will need some steel. Plus, if we build some factories there, that some refineries there, that will actually also help us out. Research is doing well. Alright, what next? This is naval armor. We don't have any armor. Could actually put some medium tank designer and then start to go for research on that. Let's build it once. We could build some. Okay, we got 2 units. Let's put them first to the right. Could actually start training them, all of them. Would help us out, especially for the green ones. Don't want those penalties. Anti-colonialist crusade. I'm gonna do Pretoria arms after that. Communist China joined the Comintern. Yeah, well, straightforward. Could go for land doctrine. Or what do we have? We have we can create a faction. Right. And then liberate Portuguese colonies. So again a war goal against Portugal. I think that one is that doesn't go away. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but let's see what we'll do. Yes, light tanks. I want to go for the medium tanks. I want to build some. I want to and we can see the power is going up. Manpower is going really up. That is really good. Pretoria arms. Want to be able to build those tanks eventually. So we need those. I need oil and tungsten maybe for them as well. How far are we from getting our artillery fulfilled? 40 days. So shall we make it worse? That is the question. Could add support artillery here. That would just pop it up a little bit. Luxembourg is in the Comintern. Belgium is in the Comintern. What is going on? Why is everyone joining the Comintern and not the Allies? Are they all communists? Not even. Okay, German Reich and... Okay, interesting. Definitely not gonna join the Comintern if I want to get Belgium, but I don't need Belgium actually. I want just to get maybe, want to do the recreate the Zimbabwean Empire, and then I think I just check the achievement. I don't know if that actually does something to the stream when I use the Steam overlay for it. I think it's called Crusader Kings 2. As South Africa finished the anti-colonist crusade focus, release all European colonies via the focus and take London. That's the other one. And the Crusader Kings finished the A King for Our People focus and take Jerusalem. Yeah, that's what it is. King for Our People focus, which is... Oh, that's why I went last time. Fascist. So that's not going to be possible, but I could liberate all the colonies. So at least let's try and go for that achievement then. So I don't have to go as high, but I will have to beat Belgium. And Belgium being in the Comintern now makes things way more difficult. I will need the fascists to win against Russia. And they might not attack France just yet. So Germany might actually succeed. And if they succeed against Russia, with Russia, I don't think I can actually join now the... No, because I need to be fascist, I guess. As to join faction. I could though, interestingly, let's see if I could boost them to become communist and be their own communist faction. Let's see how that'll turn out. Advanced machine tools. Right, we could do... We are in 40 now. So the Bren could attack Portugal for now. At least already. Don't think they will surrender though. They have a pretty good stability. Pretty good war support. They have a decent amount of units, decent amount of factories. Manpower is low, but it's still just limited conscription. Could exhaust them, get them out of this territory though. Did all the units get out? No, I'm lacking what? Okay, the artillery, but there's no point in keeping it in there. Hungary joined the Axis. So I want 3 of them for this front and the other 2 for this front. And these will get some finalization training and go up. Ah, interesting. We could do... We are in 40. Oh yeah, concentrated industry. That's in some time coming. I could go for extensive conscription. But I'm not gonna do that. Although, I could go armor division. War economy. Yes, yes please. War economy. That will do. We'll do that. Pretoria arms. That gives me 2 more factories, which actually have now been attributed to artillery, which is the thing that I really need the most. Heavy engineering gives me industry, land doctrine. I could go for a lot of land doctrine effort, but that'll be during, I don't know. Well, let's go for land doctrine. We are still ways off. We still have 3. So if we still have 3 land doctrines to go, and there's a land doctrine, support artillery, mechanized models, airborne technology, armor technology. So yeah, I could do these 2, improve infantry weapons, or motorized, 2 types of motorized. Wouldn't be bad, so I could get motorized researched as well with the medium tank, and then once I have those fast units motorized with tanks, medium tanks, I could just punch through the Portuguese lines. I don't think they will go as far as to build that. it is a long build up with the Cape Commune. It does mess up all my plans that Belgium now is in. I believe I do have the focus to liberate Belgian colonies. So I get war goals against Belgium. So that means, and I get against the United Kingdom. So I'm gonna have to fight everyone but the Axis. And at this point I could switch for fascist, I guess. Would take a while. I don't think that would do any issue to actually doing these. What is this? Loses anti-British sentiment. Lose fascism support. And suppress the Stormjägers, remove awesome. Yeah, I did remove that. So I don't know. No, I can't do this. Okay, I can't do it anyway. So we'll have to see. Don't know. I need them to destroy themselves so that I can actually do something in Africa. It's pretty much the idea. Oil and rubber is still some ways out, but I could actually start building some petrol, some refineries. That's gonna take a while. There's nothing really we can do about that. Okay, anti-colonialist crusade, liberate Angola. So I need to control them. Everyone's joining the Comintern, damn. So then I'll liberate them all once I have conquered them. Yeah, let's go for this. Netherlands has capitulated. Well, if Belgium capitulates, what will happen to this part? It's interesting to know if it's going to be owned by Germany, because it's going to happen soon now, so we'll know eventually what it is that will happen. We can check. Belgium has capitulated, so no, this Belgium is still going strongly, and Soviet Union is losing a lot of men. German Reich is doing well. So actually, yeah, I want the Comintern to lose, but then if Belgium is under German dominion, that's gonna also make things a bit tougher for me. So we're getting the Crusader. Going for medium tanks. We're gonna need tungsten, and Portugal has the tungsten, which is a bit. Well, actually, if we go for Britain, they have tungsten as well. In Rhodesia. None of these they're all liberate demand. Must approve of the agreement. Soviet Union agrees to the pact. France has capitulated, so... Oh, I need to join the Comintern for this. Oh, right. No, one of the following. Okay. And France needs to have capitulated to exist and not be communist. Alright. Quite strict requirement. The mortar. Now I want to... Oh, wait. I should wait before I go for motorized. How many days? Within 30 days I have to choose. This still takes 35 days. So we'll lose 30 days. Well, actually I could do it with when concentrated industry is over. So what do we have at 1940 that I can use? Improved computing machine. Definitely that I need to do that one. Right, the fall of Kiev. Extensive conscription. Export focus is okay. Aircraft designer, nothing really. I mean, I could go for the light air, but The Air Force all-weather, bad weather penalty, and air superiority. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of bad weather in here, but let's go for air superiority. Insufficient resources are still just the oil, which we will have fixed in 100 days. So now the game starts to really slow down because of lag related to the game, to having so many calculations to be done. So you need to pause it every time. So now we can go for the next land doctrine. I think that's still Legionnaires Bulgaria. I have joined it, and as I said before, we can go for motorized with that boost. Yugoslavia joined the committees. Everyone, like, the allies are really being left behind. So I'm wondering if yeah, the allies are not really in any war, so should I even... Axis is getting stronger, so that's good for me. The stronger the Axis, the better. And as long as I don't fight the allies, because Comintern needs to go, I guess. And then it is a bit of a pity that Belgium joined Comintern. I was hoping just to have to fight the allies, but now there are two different factions involved in all of this. How is Portugal doing? 20 to 37. We have a lot of units, so we could edit our troops to include more artillery. That would give us quite a fair amount of soft attack. I just want to see how much I can do. It's going to be 37. It's just going to be mostly artillery. Quite a bit amount of breakthrough. 2,000 in storage. When would we get? We are getting 6.4 per day. We would need 2,000 with this. It's a lot of artillery. And with this we need... yeah, okay. Well, let's see. How are we doing? Well, we can add easily an artillery. And potentially, yeah, and a support artillery. Let's do that. And then an infantry. Then we have combat with 30, and I think that's a pretty decent unit. So artillery is still a bit behind. Yugoslavia has capitulated, okay, so they're still doing well. And infantry equipment upgrades is going on. Switzerland, everyone's joining the Comintern. What's going on? Like, nobody's joining the Allies. It's just super strange, super odd. So what did I plan on doing, by the way? Okay, I can build the Matilda, but I'm gonna wait for the Crusader. Decisions, nothing yet. Could do war propaganda. That would give me more war support and more volunteers. All good things. Right, I wanted to actually train more troops. So here I'm starting to lack infantry equipment. But let's leave this as last. If I get more 10, that would actually... that leaves me at low manpower. It's okay, it's going to go up eventually, I assume. Next thing I'm going to do is actually war propaganda. Oh no, I need less than 50% war support. So now I'm actually at good war support. So maybe I shouldn't do that many. Let's do just these 3. And then we'll add them to the left front line. Britain is still doing extremely well and not being contested, so it's not really something I can afford to attack right now. Improve the 3 of 3. The air bases, sea is something that I don't even have to think about. Being at war Alright, South African College. We're gonna go for Union of African People. Daily communism support. I could just go for civilian infrastructure and refinery construction. It would help me out because right now I'm a bit low on that. Here's this Larry. Please don't be that kind of commenter. So I could actually now go. Ooh, the Brent carrier motorized. That actually is slower, I believe. Breakthrough 8 kilometers per hour. We are 12 kilometers per hour. Which are the tanks that we're using will be at 8 kilometers per hour. So we could actually just go ahead and go for mechanized if we wanted to. But should I go for decryption? Oh, we can have the Typhoon, so we're gonna go for close air support. We want to have the latest one to help us out. And I think I'll just use motorized. It's gonna be easier to just have motorized production going on. We'll do 2, and then for our heavy tank we'll have more. So that production is going to come after, right? Maybe this is in Cape Town. All right, Crusader. Let's build some Crusaders. Once we'll have factories, of course. 1940. Artillery, that's where we are a bit behind. Let's get improved artillery. So Portugal has a lot of units, that's the thing. They have 34 units. Oh, we are still... Okay, we are good, we don't need to do any more training. All good. This acclimatization is almost fully complete, so that's good. Those are the 3 probably. Fall of Paris. France has capitulated. So I believe the German Reich is at war with everyone. So United Kingdom will be up there. They won't be fighting down below. So extensive conscription, service by requirement. Gonna keep this political power for, well, medium air. There's nothing really for CAS, so that's a bit sad. But let's reduce the air research time in full. We have some planes in reserve. 40 and oh yeah, actually I could do more. Let's disband. Let's do no. Let's keep 50 and let's attach them as close air support to our troops. So a lot of people are joining the Allies now. Soon we can actually, we can demand Madagascar after that, so that's what we'll do. Free territory is free territory. 12 days. In 12 days we can do that. Madagascar would be nice to have. That is not part of the recreate the Zimbabwean Empire. Nor do I need to anti-colonialist crusade to free it. Desert Fox. German Reich is declaring war on everyone. How is Russia doing? Soviet war, here is... Soviet Union is not doing too well, which is good. That is what we want. So let's demand Madagascar before we start any wars. Extra territory is still extra territory. And that'll give us some time to get our troops. Right, we have motorized, and so we need to edit these motorized divisions to have medium tanks. Right, that costs 35. If we... So our max speed is 8 kilometers. If we add engineer corps, it's 8 kilometers as well. Support artillery, no, recon company, that would be nice. And we have defense, which is a bit lower. We could add more in mobile. So that costs us 70. 75. That's just about what we can put, and we would have a good defense, soft attack, which would be but hard attack. So I mean, bit of armor. Maybe, you know, alright, yes. That's gonna require a lot of motorized 350. But that's okay, let's save it. Let's train some. Yeah, I feel like 4 of them we should get eventually. Now the problem is we're lacking factories, and the synthetic refineries are going to be needed, so let's maybe get 1 factory. Factories built much faster, so let's get that one going first before we move further down. The Soviet Union needs to agree to the pact. So Madagascar actually has a lot of rubber. That could be interesting for us. It has rubber. I don't know how many factories, but it has a port. Something which we would need to, I believe this I don't know if these Komomoro Islands would be part of the deal as well. But it has it's a lot of territory, so we could get some production going on there. Right, we got a factory. We are now starting to produce motorized. Yeah, cast support can go into final interest there. Okay, we got these units, the 3 of them. Could train them, but I don't believe it will be necessary to do so now. Computing machine, good. We are on 41 basically, so concentrated industry and construction it will be. And Japan joins the Axis, so that doesn't bode well for the Soviet Union and the Comintern. Empire of Japan is white now. Oh, did they go... They went non-aligned. Nice, they still Hirohito though. Interesting. Okay. Soviet Union is gonna be in bad shape. So Belgium is gonna... We need to join that war more or less at some point. Against the Comintern. I guess once we have demand Madagascar, we're gonna liberate the Portuguese colonies and then liberate the Belgian colonies. But I think that'll be something to be done tomorrow. It was a very long session already with ups and downs. So I'm going to leave the stream here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it, what could have been improved, and give ideas for the future streams if you want. If you prefer to see War Thunder, let me know about that as well. Other than that, I wish you a good day and see ya. Bye.